Following Nairobi County's suspension of the Matatu CBD ban on accessing the innermost area of Nairobi, the Matatu Owners Association says Nairobi's biggest challenge is the privately owned vehicles that park long hours in the city, coupled with corruption that are causing unnecessary congestion in the capital's CBD. He spoke to KTN News and actually notes that unlike popular belief, congestion in the city is not caused by Matatu public service vehicles. The Matatu ban has been suspended by 30 days. What's your biggest reason for rejection of the ban?
There are good deliberations that took place in that the order has been suspended for a month so that people can show cause. Why they should not be told to go away. This is to say that organize yourselves, make sure that everything is orderly, there is no causing jam and traffic and issues of, I would say, discipline. So that was a good gesture. I want to say thank you to the governor, and that when we come in to try and not only oppose, but to have an input that can add value, we don't mean we demean anybody. It means we are just trying to, we are stakeholders and we are all hands at this. We can be able to provide solutions where there are problems. Then it's unfortunate when such people are not involved and expect us to take it, in a good way. But all in all, now that it's been given a month, we are out there to tell our people what they need to do is to ensure that there is discipline and there is order for purposes of avoiding traffic snarl-ups.
All right. With over 170 Matatu SACCOs, how much does the association stand to lose and how much does it contribute to the Nairobi County government?
Nairobians, 90% rely on public transport, on movements. For one to move from one point to the other, it's Matatu. And this is the greatest tool of economic activities. And there should be a way now that how do we get ourselves out of this mess? We all must sit and agree. We have given proposals and counter proposals on how to decongest areas where public transport are operating from. And one thing is that I want to disagree with most people who say maybe it's public transport which bring snarl-ups. They're just, I would say, indiscipline. But if you look at the population of vehicles in Nairobi, over 300 vehicles, I think vehicles entering and coming out of Nairobi, personal vehicles surpasses 700,000, while we only have between 16 and 18,000 matatus. For sure, how can this drop in the ocean be the cause of snarl-ups? I would disagree with that. But all said and done, I would want us to redeem ourselves from this blame by getting organized. And I had proposed to the Nairobi governor that what we need to do is to have a holding ground where if we have SACCO A, they just need to have a slot of maybe 4 or 5 vehicles. The rest of the vehicles, we will use technology to have them come. We have telephones. Car number flani, come. It's your turn to carry. Then it becomes easier so that we don't get the blame all the time. And also having a good plan. The biggest problem is we just react by impulse. We do not have a plan that can completely eradicate this problem or this menace of traffic snarl-ups.
Should the county government, after 30 days, insist on the Matatu CBD ban, what other means can be deployed to decongest the city?
If you look at all the plan, nobody took a study to know the population of public transport in Nairobi. A direction was given for over 2,000 to converge in an area where it only accommodates 80 vehicles. Then, secondly, the inconveniencing of this person who's traveling to work. There is no proper security measures that have been put in place. People travel up to night. There's no proper lighting. There are no facilities. When it rains, there are no shelters. These are things that should be considered before making such decisions. And, this is an industry that has been ignored for so many years, and we are left to venture for ourselves. That's why when a directive is given, we come out fighting, because we have been ignored, and yet we play a big role in economic growth. So for us to be able to work, and give a service that is commensurate to what payments done by people, there's got to be that conducive environment, and there got to be that good relations